I want to keep on working with wood for the rest of my life. And I always say, like a painter uses his palette of colors, I go into my workshop and get the colors that I need for my pieces. My name is Diedrick Kraaijeveld. I'm 61 years old, and for the last 20 years I've been an artist. I create realistic mosaics out of found wood. I did a large mural for Nike for their shoes. I created the portrait of Obama that was shown during his inauguration in Washington, D.C. And my goal is to create nice things with stuff that people have thrown away as worthless. So with worthless things, you can create interesting, nice, attractive things. When I look back in my life, the things that I have done had a reason. First, I studied history because I wanted to become a journalist. A journalist is a creative job, and I had to be a journalist for 20 years to become an artist. And I must say, it was not that I one day woke up and said, I want to create a mosaic out of found wood. It went that way gradually. My work is very solitary. I need a lot of hours to create my pieces. I think this is a good example of my work. It's quite monumental, about 130 centimeters high. I think I started down here, and then gradually I was working my way up. Finally, in the end, you glue the pieces, you wait a few days, then you hang it, you walk back about 5 meters, you turn around, and that's really the big moment. Then you see if it's if you succeeded in making the artwork or not. I don't count the pieces. I stopped counting the pieces. It must be over hundreds of pieces. Once in a while, I get a bit emotional by seeing my work, saying, "Wow, I'm so fucking happy that I'm able to create pieces like this." Well, I'm a collector of a lot of things, so a lot of interesting things have found their way in my workshop, and my wife is very, very happy with that, because now the house is more empty and I have all the crazy stuff in here. Yeah, we're on a former military terrain. This terrain was built in the Cold War era. It was totally empty, except for a lot of puddles of water on the floor because the roof was leaking like hell. And now, as you can see, there are quite a few buildings inside of this building. And we worked hard to really make this a special place, and I'm very happy to show it to you. My favorite space is next to my sewing machine over there. This is where I usually stand, and I will show you later how it works, but this is the machine. Well, my main material, of course, is painted wood in the original colors that it's painted in. When I go in here, the light will turn on. Whoopa! You will see my whole wood collection. I can use everything. It can be real old or new, as long as it has a color. Actually, it's the building containers that I get my wood from, but I see it everywhere. My radar is always on. What I also do is when I drive somewhere, I always take a different route, because you never know what you will encounter. Yeah, it's a nice conversation starter. Hey, you got a nice piece of wood over there. Can I get it? And they say, why? And then you start explaining, and they say, wow, is that wood? Oh, no, that's very nice. When I was young, I was not dreaming about this. I've never thought that I would be here, and I don't know where I will be in 20 years. And that's nice, because everything can happen.